World Cup, guys. World Cup.
About time.
Crazy things happening right now. Let's start with predictions. I think the U.S. is winning the whole thing.
Yeah. All right. No. Can we be for real?
Hear me out.
Are you being for real?
Hear me out. 2 words.
Home soil.
Denied visas.
Yo, first off, the only person that got denied a visa was a ref, and he's in the United States as we speak.
Yeah, that whole situation is kind of crazy.
I'm just saying, it's a strategy, though. It's a strategy.
If you're Canada denied Thomas Partey.
Nah, he's chilling.
No, I'm being serious. Canada denied Thomas Partey.
Really?
So he's delayed
because of
the accounts of
allegations.
SA.
Actually, no. They weren't. I don't even know if this is
10 counts.
So it's confirmed.
I heard it was
10 counts.
It's confirmed. Okay.
I don't know.
I thought it was just allegations, and it never went to court. But if it's 10 counts, 10 counts.
Yeah. So I get what you're saying, but I don't care who you take out. You're not winning. You're not. I'll put my paycheck down. United States.
I don't know, man. It just seems like if they really make it to like,
you are part of the problem.
If they make it to the top tier, and you start canceling visas, and
yo, listen,
I can see the light at the end of the tunnel where you win.
I'm telling you right now, you are the problem. Because I was gonna wait until later on, but we're gonna get into it right now. You're part of the problem. You are part of the problem, people.
Because I'm a patriot.
No.
Oh, that's the
you're glazing. You're down bad glazing. You need to hop up and start. Wipe them
How
up.
am I glazing? This is my home team. I mean, I'm Cape Verdean as well. I want Cape Verdean.
Yeah, but I'm Cape Verdean, and I know we're losing to
American.
Spain. I'm not gonna glaze them and be like, yeah, we're whooping Spain's butt or we're winning the whole tournament. Can we be realists?
You have little faith.
Another one.
The U.S. played exceptionally well.
So
they played
against who?
They played like prime Spain. That last goal, they had like 26 touches.
Yo, he just repeating what the commentators said.
Yo, bro.
Like prime Spain.
Bro, they were facing Paraguay. Paraguay is not a great team.
They're not a bad team either.
They're not even top 20.
I mean, there's a lot of countries.
They're not even. I don't know per se, but I'd probably bet my money they're not even top 30. Out of 144 in total. Cape Verde's, I think, like 60s. So
would you say Paraguay is above Cape Verde or under?
In the rankings, yes. But as a Cape Verdean, yeah, we're better than Paraguay for sure. We knocking them for sure. But I'm not gonna sit here and glaze America. No way, hell no. And then also the commentators are annoying because they. So tell me, why am I going on TV and I'm seeing Chad Ochocinco talk about soccer?
That's hilarious. No.
What does he know about soccer?
Yo, that's another good point to bring up. After that win, it might be called, if America wins the whole thing, it might be called soccer officially. Just saying.
Okay, going back to the conversation about Ocho Cinco, right? Because he's like talked about how before, if it wasn't football, it'd be football that he would play. So if it wasn't American football, it'd be like worldwide football.
And you think you'd be good?
I think he had.
It's like Michael Jordan when he played golf.
Yeah, exactly.
Or
and
baseball,
he was subpar at golf, I believe. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but you got to think about it. He had one sport, and if he had invested the same time into the other sport, it may be different. But he actually likes the sport. And
then we hear the nonsense of now I'm hearing something circulate online saying that our best players are not playing soccer. What does that have like?
Who are our best players?
Like our best players would be people from other sports, like the basketball stars. You know what I mean? They're not playing soccer.
What?
That's the logic.
That's a whole different conversation.
No, but that's their logic. Like that's who I'm listening to. Chad Ochocinco and all these stupid people make stupid points.
So the commentators is not great.
I've been watching Telemundo for a reason.
I've been watching Telemundo too.
I'm not watching Alexi Lawless. No, they talking.
I've been
nonsense.
watching Telemundo too. I'm honestly, I haven't been watching the American commentators.
For all you kids at home, stop watching them and listen to them. They're not facts. It's him too.
Good, man.
Him too talking about USA is going to win the World Cup.
Pretty great soccer.
He has a cup downstairs with the team's logo on it.
Yeah, but that's not fine. But to sit here
with the U.S. men's national team logo on it.
You have one with Cape Verde?
I got Cape Verde and stuff too.
No.
Do you?
Yeah.
All right, I'll let you slide on that one. I'll let you slide on that one.
I did just give some of the Cape Verdean stuff to my uncle. He came the other day.
Oh, so you don't got one?
Fix my sink. He looked at it.
And he's like, I want it.
That's a cop. That's a cop out.
That's valid.
No, it's not. That's a cop out.
No, it's valid because No, actually, was your uncle Cape Verdean? Is he born in Cape Verde?
Yeah.
Man, that's not valid. He could have went and watched them in Stade Tavares. No way. But anyways, yeah, the World Cup trash. I'm sorry, like the commentating trash. It's not worth it. They're talking nonsense. And my predictions, to go back to predictions, I honestly think Portugal's going to win it.
I mean, Portugal, Argentina.
No, Argentina's not going to win it. I think the squad from what they had last year was weak. I think Portugal's going to win it. It's the last dance. It's either going to be Portugal, France, and maybe an upset team would be like.
I think Mbappe is shooing for the Golden Boot.
The team, honestly, yeah, he's done it in Spain. He's done it in France, consecutive year after year. I think he would be too, for the Golden Shoe for sure.
But I mean, technically, they can't just give it to Ronaldo.
They did it. You know, I'm not gonna get into it because it's last year, but they did it with Messi. So I'm not gonna get into it. Like you said,
last dance. That's
what I'm saying. Yeah, last dance. I honestly think Portugal got a real good chance for sure.
Yeah, I think their team's pretty good. Like this is honestly, this might be Ronaldo's first or second in terms of ranking best teams that he's had. Because for sure, the midfield is probably the best in the tournament I've seen.
Yeah, I think so too.
There's no even competition with that. And then around them and the bench, it's a really good team. Like this might compete with like the Figo team and all that in terms of
that's why
that's why I kind of like go between the two. I think this is Ronaldo's best chance.
Yeah. So
I have another prediction.
What?
Right. Because the Brazil game's going on right now, right?
Yeah.
And then we also have the NBA Finals with the Knicks.
Yeah. Now,
with the Knicks fans and the Brazilians, if Brazil wins in New York right now, from 1 to 10, how damaged do we think New York is going to be? I don't know if they could recover from both of these teams winning major games.
First off, I don't think they're going to recover. This is going to be really damaged. I've been hearing the Knicks fan beating up old people. Like,
I heard them stop on a taxi.
No one's
police
safe out there.
Yeah.
Now imagine Brazil beats Morocco, and
it's the first game of the tournament, though. It's the first game of the tournament.
But still, I'm just saying, like, exactly. First, more reason to get amped.
First game of the tournament.
I don't know, but I don't think they can recover.
And they're already in the city where other people are doing it,
are going crazy.
yeah, I could see it, but I hope not. That's crazy.
I think New York's gonna turn into the favelas for like a week.
Raise the city, the whole city's raised to the ground. That's it.
It's gonna be Gotham.
Yo, that's crazy.
Gotham City.
I can definitely see it, but I hope not. But the Knicks, though, for the NBA Finals, which is gonna probably be during the World Cup, I don't know. I think it could turn into anarchy and chaos for like a day or two.
A day or two?
No,
a day or two for sure.
Nah, if the Knicks wins, the whole summer is over. Yeah. It's over.
What do they say? They haven't won a championship in like 50 years or something like that?
Nah, it's like 20.
I thought 50 is crazy. But I don't watch basketball like that. I think 20.
Nah, actually, I don't even know if they won. They may have won with Patrick Ewing. I'm not too sure. In the 90s.
What's your predictions? Who do you think's going to win?
I think Germany. I like Germany.
Really?
I think that would be like my
dark horse or actual
that would
favorites?
be my dark horse. But my favorite would be like France because their team is just too crazy.
The problem with France is they all gel together.
If I didn't have to pick France or Portugal, it would be Germany for me.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. I see.
Even though they don't have
a pretty strong pick.
They're like, even though like I don't like Kai Havertz up top. It's just that's not how I prefer to play. I prefer to play with the actual striker.
Yeah.
Which is crazy because I support Voldemort.
Yeah.
Which is crazy because I like the Liverpool team with Firmino, and that's not a traditional striker
he's
either.
A false nine. Yeah.
But I just don't like the way Kai Havertz plays. I think he plays too small for his height, so that's why it's kind of weird. But I still like Germany overall.
Yeah, I mean, just Germany over the last couple of years, I wouldn't back them up on it because they have been inconsistent.
I mean, that's true. But
for sure,
again,
that's why I don't put Germany. I think they obviously
dark horse. If I didn't have to pick France or Portugal, it'd be Germany.
4 World Cups for a reason, but I think it would be France, obviously. But I think Portugal.
What you think about the Netherlands?
Netherlands, man, I don't know. I really don't know. And I feel like they're gonna face Argentina later down on the line.
That's gonna be
and it's gonna be another case. Yeah, exactly. That's what I feel is gonna happen. But I don't know. It's too early to tell. But Netherlands, let me check who's in their group real quick.
Yeah, but
I'll tell you right now.
Germany, but obviously you don't want to hear it from me. Argentina have a good chance to win it as well.
No, they don't. How you back? Justify it. Justify it. There's no way.
You're not gonna give the people who have the trophy the benefit of the doubt in terms of
Yes.
holding their title.
Yes.
Yo, now that I'm pulling this up, I did talk about this earlier. How crazy would a Cape Verde versus Curacao game go?
It's improbable, but yeah, that would be really dope.
That would be dope, right?
Did you see the video of them coming into the World Cup?
Curacao?
No.
Yeah, Curacao. They came in a rinky dink.
Curacao.
Curacao. Yeah, I mean, yo, whatever.
Curacao.
They came in a rinky dink. Like, you remember the old school buses, like that you see in the 90s?
Yeah,
They pulled up in that, and
they opened the door to the back and they all jumped out the back.
the title of the bus where you put the thing, it said sorry on it, and they're all just riding in, and it was hilarious.
What?
Yeah, you see now, he was like, what type of broke stuff is this? They didn't have money. They rented an old broken down bus, and it said sorry on top. I'm gonna see if I can show you guys the video. It's hilarious.
We got it's live, yeah. Brazil, Morocco, Qatar and Switzerland, Haiti and Scotland. I'm sorry to my Haitians, but
Yeah,
I think Scotland's got
for sure. Yeah.
got that
So-
out of the way.
Other than the big teams like let's say Brazil, Germany, Portugal, Netherlands, Spain, France, are you guys watching any other teams
Yeah, for sure. I'm
in terms of like you're following them through the whole tournament or
no, I'm watching every game. I'm not
every
following-
game?
Yeah, I'd like to. I'll be at work for some of them.
Yeah.
But for a lot of them, I will be like the 8 o'clock
I
games.
feel like old school. Like I got one earpiece in, one like listening to radio type of thing. I might be doing
I'm
that.
interested in watching the Netherlands and Japan game. I think that might be interesting.
I think I'm more. I want to see the Netherlands and Turkey. I think whoever wins that game will top that group because Turkey's a really good team.
I don't know too much about Turkey other than
Turkey,
Arda.
Arturoglu. They have that
Arturoglu, Benfica.
yeah, of course, ex Benfica.
Oh, y'all let him go?
Kakchu, I think he's on loan.
Oh,
They have a whole bunch of people that are actually really the two good defenders. The one that with the long hair with the S. I think he plays for Leicester. I'll pull
I'm
him
not
up.
too sure what his name is.
As soon as you see him, you'll know exactly who he is.
Who are you watching, Elton?
I'm watching U.S. every game
Every.
for sure.
Yo.
Cape Verde every game.
I mean, yes.
Not entirely sure how many I get to watch.
So true. Yep.
Like I kind of don't like that they're facing Spain.
Cape Verde?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
man.
No, it's a good test. It's a very good test. It's a very good test.
And you know what's been like getting me like I think the hardest person like before the World Cup they had friendlies. I think the hardest team that they beat was Serbia. The rest are just bum teams. Bermuda, like they're trash. We should be beating
they
them.
even have it? Bermuda even has it?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. We beat them. I watched the game live. We beat them 3-0, and like no word of a lie. It was like 95% possession. It was just us. So first half, it was lit for me because I was on the good side. The second half, it's like the ball never crossed over. So I was like, this is boring. Like it was that dominating.
Man. Oh, like you went and actually seen it?
Yeah, in
that
Connecticut.
was when I was in Connecticut.
Yeah. So it would like why face these crappy teams? You like face a real team because you're facing Spain our first game.
Yeah.
You know, the feeling has to be mutual. They have to think that we're not a crappy team.
I
So
mean,
the
yeah,
players-
that's true.
That's how that
Spain's
works.
not gonna, yeah, no,
That's how that
Germany's not gonna
works.
be like, yeah, let's get a friendly going. I mean, that's true too. But
That's how it has to be mutual.
mutual, yeah, I guess, yeah.
What do you guys think of England?
England,
England.
man, they're part of that. The
So
people that glaze them too much.
we got
Anyone
Pickford,
English?
Mark Gay, Livramento, Reece James, Declan Rice, Jude Bellingham, Jordan Henderson, Kobe Mainu made the team. Good for him. Saka, Kane, Rashford's on the team. Good for him. Gordon, Eze, Watkins, Madueke made the team.
Yeah, it was a whole controversy because Bellingham
Ivan
didn't make it,
Toney. No, he's on this. He's on the
or
squad.
that defender
Is Cole Palmer? I didn't see Cole Palmer.
was a defender that didn't make it,
Ooh.
and they put what is it, Jeff Spence, or whatever his name is.
Yeah, no Cole Palmer.
No Palmer, no nothing.
Like Panama versus England. Come on,
No. I mean,
England's taking that.
Yeah, for
yes,
sure.
for sure. But I'm like with their group, like they're gonna win their group. Actually, yeah, they're gonna win their group.
England's gonna win their group.
They're gonna win their group.
Croatia?
It's
You was
just
talking about World Cup finalists. You ain't gonna give them the respect. Croatia, you think they're just gonna walk through Croatia?
No, Croatia's a decent team, but I honestly haven't kept up with their team since then.
Yeah.
And Modric is older, and he was a key component for that team as well. So it's like, you know.
I mean, that's fair enough.
But yeah,
they got Iraq facing Cape Verde and Senegal.
Wait, what? Cape Verde's not facing Iraq?
Not. Yeah, I thought I saw.
No, we're facing Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, Saudi Arabia and Uruguay,
and then Uruguay. Yep.
What do you think of Belgium's team?
Man, Belgium's washed.
No, I know they're washed, but I just want to know what you think of their team.
Round of 16s for sure.
Really, you think so?
I think so. It depends on who you pick up.
They got Iran and Egypt in their group. Obviously, New Zealand. I don't want to talk.
They got New Zealand too,
but New Zealand's in that group. So
9 points.
Is it
9 points. Out of what you just said, 9 points for sure. Anything else, you're ashamed.
I mean, yeah, but I don't think the squad is good. But what do you think is the ceiling for that team? Like their best possible outcome
for the whole tournament.
Their best possible
outcome quarterfinal.
Yo, Morocco's beating Brazil right now.
That's what I'm talking about. Yo. That Brazil team has not. I mean, they've gelled. The front line has gelled in the last couple games.
Is Neymar playing right now?
No.
Why is that?
He's on the. Well, he's injury prone.
He's injured?
No. Well, he had a calf injury or something like that.
So they benched
before, and that's why he's.
You took out João Pedro to put on Neymar because everyone was complaining, and now he's not even fit to be playing in the World Cup.
So let's talk about it. That whole Neymar thing, the getting into the actual seleção.
Yeah,
that's a political move by Ancelotti. It has to be. It has to.
I feel like they twisted his hand to join. I don't think Ancelotti wanted him at all.
That's why it's a political move. He has to do. It's Neymar's last ride.
I would, if I was Ancelotti, 5-6 World Cups, all that. I mean, Champions League and all that to my resume. I'm not bringing him because now, let's say Brazil fails, they're gonna blame him. He's gonna take.
You want 200 million people knocking on your door,
wanting
your head on the stage.
Let him.
Yo, speaking of, this reminds me. After I watched the Paraguay versus U.S. game and I seen that own goal. Right, and speaking of how a culture of people will go against people about this game, I hope that player gets home safe.
Don't say it. Don't say it. I know exactly what you're
doing. Yeah, because we've seen something like this happen a long time ago, and then I was just like, the moment I seen that happen, I was like, oh man,
yeah,
South America.
Yeah, that own goal that you see. Yeah, I'm gonna do a little prayer for when he get home, but I hope so too, because that's wild.
Yeah, it's a political move. It has to be with Neymar because he was injured, I believe. So just before coming into the tournament, I believe during a training session or something like that before their last game. But they wanted to keep him on the actual squad because he might get healthy for the second and third game.
You know what's hilarious? I don't know if you guys saw the very first game, South Africa versus Mexico.
I watched the second half.
You watched the Mexico South Africa game?
No, I didn't watch it.
Hilarious.
Yo, so many mistakes.
Talk about lying to your applications. This referee. So he gave a red card, and now they have a new rule, or it's been a rule recently that you have to say what you like. Why you giving a red card? Yo, the guy didn't know English.
I thought that was only me. I thought that was only me. I was like, I might not. I got earwax. I got something going on.
You see this South African player just looking at him like, huh? What are you saying?
Nah,
he lied in his application.
When I was watching Telemundo, they were like, final decision, red card. That's all he had to say.
That's all he had to say. But he said, I don't even know what he said.
No. Yeah, but I thought it was a me issue. I was like, yo, Jason, your comprehension's off.
No one know what he said. No one know what he said. And then it was crazy because he gave 3 red cards in the opening game. And it was like,
I thought it was 2.
No,
there was one late.
There was one for Mexico and then 2 for South Africa.
There was one who got
the punch
from Mexico. How late in the game was that?
It was late, pretty late. Yeah.
Pretty late. I stopped watching like 80 something. After the second goal, second goal and second red card, I was like, yeah.
The game's done. Yeah, exactly. 2 red cards. Yeah, it's fair enough.
And I was at work, so it's like, honestly, catching these games is gonna be difficult. Or at least that 3 o'clock game.
Yeah, for the 6 and the 9, fine. But
I got the video up.
Yeah, look at the top of the card. It says sorry. This is what they pulled up in. FIFA couldn't throw them more money. A whole sorry on top.
Yo. Well, they made the most of it.
I guess, yeah.
What did they rent the bus? Like,
I don't know. I
Nah,
hope
that has to be their bus. That has to be their bus.
it has to be, yeah. Because look,
but their bus from where? They drove from Curacao to the U.S.
No, it's an island, so yeah.
It's a,
Imported.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm saying, like, where did they get the bus from?
I mean, they can buy
guess.
it here. They can have it. What's it called?
Maybe
done
someone,
here.
maybe the
It is
Curacao
in their
people.
colors. I mean,
Yeah,
that's
they
very
can have
Curacao
it.
blue,
They can
though.
have it done here.
Maybe like they donated it, like their people donated it, paid money, and then or maybe that's a local church van. Who knows?
Look,
I just don't know why it says sorry.
Nah.
I can't think of any reason or scenario why the bus would say sorry on it.
I don't know either. I don't know either. The sorry threw me off. I was like, huh?
Honestly, I'm here for this though. I enjoy shit like that. Stuff like that is very like entertaining to me.
But so far, World Cup's been what I expected.
Qatar and Switzerland 1-1. Wow.
Yeah, that one's actually. I didn't see that
let me
one,
ask you
but,
this: what do you think is Argentina's ceiling?
So if I pull up like the FIFA rankings of the top 10,
Mm-hmm.
maybe they fall outside the top 8 or
No, I'm
become
saying
8.
in the World Cup,
So,
what is theirs? What is their ceiling?
expectation depending on you? Yeah, I could see them getting the quarterfinals.
That's their
I
ceiling.
don't
for
think
you?
they're good enough to go semis.
I think they're a semifinal team.
I think
Maybe-
they're-
maybe
I
they
think
can
they're
go semi-
And if
semifinals.
Maybe
things,
they can go
if things
semifinals.
pan out, final, and
I'll tell you right now,
potentially holding up
semifinal
the cup.
teams is 4 teams: Portugal, Spain, France, and
Germany.
I guess you can say Germany or Argentina. I guess you can say that. Yeah.
So they're interchangeable with Germany.
yes,
you'd say.
Germany and pretty much.
But for you, you think Portugal
Or England.
England?
Yeah, because
I
they can
think it's
quarters.
funny how
It's an honorable mention.
how
Exactly.
Nah, because England got some. They don't have a bad team. This is definitely not one of their better teams that they've had. But we just overlooking them. Like we just don't care about them at all. Like they're a quarterfinal knockout
Yeah.
in most people's bracket.
I guess I see what you're saying. Like people, all right, when you think England,
with Harry Kane,
Yeah.
with all these.
I mean, it's
Declan
definitely
Rice
interesting too
and-
because Tuchel's doing a lot of like weird stuff. You know what I mean?
What do you mean, like
managing-
tactically, or-
tactically he is, and he's not afraid to try stuff. I mean, he left out a lot of players that people disagree with, like for example Cole Palmer. You know what I mean? Or even
Well, to be fair, his season wasn't, or he didn't end the season pretty hot.
and he
Like,
didn't bring Trent too, and they brought.
I
Jeff
actually,
Spence.
yeah, you're right about. I
Yeah.
didn't notice that.
You know what I mean? So
when I
it's
first went-
like he's been bold about it. So we'll see if it pans out.
And I don't mean that because he's no longer on my club. That's why.
No, we know how you Liverpool are. It's all right. No,
That's
we
not
know.
how. That's
We
not how I
know.
roll.
Sure, buddy.
No, that's not how I roll. No, but I didn't notice that he wasn't on the team.
Yeah, he wasn't on the team. Yeah, so
But I would notice if I was missing a player with 66 on the back of his jersey. I would notice.
You know what's funny? Now that you talk about the commentators and stuff, that was one thing that stuck out to me watching the U.S. game. They were talking about some player. They're like, "Yeah, man, England wanted him, and another country wanted him, but he chose America."
yeah, I know. I think I heard what you said. It was like Nigeria, England, or America, and he
Yeah.
chose America. And it's just they sure know how to promo. For sure, promo in America is top tier. It's Barcelona type level.
Marketing is always number one in America.
100%.
Barcelona type level.
Yo, for sure. Because the way that they be glazing
What
is
makes you-
crazy work. I even saw someone like if you know. I've seen someone say that Clint Dempsey was bigger than Hazard, and that's what Landon Donovan and Alexi Lalas was saying. And if you
Okay, that's-
really,
yeah.
if you
How do
really
you guys,
think that,
how do
it's
you guys
crazy.
feel about Ibrahimovic commentating?
I mean, I respect it. He was a part of the game. He knows the
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
So
I mean, he's
and-
one of the
No,
goats.
no, no.
exactly.
He's one of the
But
goats.
that wouldn't be the reason why I would, because he knows the game. Obviously, that's a plus that he knows the game.
That's
he
like
was
Charles
in the game.
Barkley.
Yeah,
talking
it's
about
like
basketball.
but I'm just saying. But
Yeah.
you get a commentator, you have to have someone who knows how to speak. Zlatan knows how to speak. I've watched like a bunch of his interviews. He knows how to speak.
So you're saying he's only there for comedic relief? Because we
What
know
do you
how
mean
he
comedic?
speaks.
What do you mean comedic relief?
Like I am Zlatan.
No,
like
no,
how-
yeah.
That's all he's good for. You think?
No, I'm not saying
You don't
that's
think he'll
all he's
give good
for.
insight?
No, he would.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying those are being able to speak properly and be entertaining. I feel is more important than knowing the game or being a part of the game.
Yeah,
or especially
I-
being a part of the
I
game.
could
You
see
don't
what
have
you're
to
saying, 'cause
be
you
a
need
part
to
of the
find a
game
balance.
to. Yeah, you don't have to have played the game to know the game. Like you don't have to lace up boots. It helps, and it definitely helps with your commentary. But it does not like the only.
I
thing.
agree with you, but the only thing that's killing me is that Chad Ocho Cinco.
Shadows. no, but
Get out of my
again,
face.
because if I feel like to be a good commentator,
Yeah.
love for the game, willingness to learn, entertainment, knowledge of tactics, and then that's pretty much it. If experience in the game, cool, that's a plus, but that's not, one of the main pillars.
I do think this is going to change a lot worldwide, right? Not even just for the U.S., but even Cape Verde. Like, I think a lot more people are going to be more into soccer than they ever was because of this World Cup.
Like in the U.S.?
Worldwide,
it's always
I mean, Spain, all the big countries, it's always going to be what it was. But for other countries that this is their first World Cup, now you have, I think you're going to have a lot of kids in these countries like, I want to play soccer now. I want to.
Well,
See, even in the U.S., you have a lot of kids. I want to play soccer now because of the coverage.
Every 4 years.
My thing is you have to market in America. I feel like if you go outside of America, soccer is already big.
Yeah.
If you can market United States for soccer and
it
make
happens
it big
every 4 years though.
No, I'm saying if you can get these kids and these young kids,
it's never been at this scale.
Of
No, I
It's never been at this scale.
Not
NBA
you're right,
finals or United States men's national team. What gets more coverage and what's big and what's
no, I'm just saying because the media coverage, obviously it's basketball, football, and what's the baseball. Those are the big three in terms of American sports coverage. But every 4 years, you see those people I might say those people as in those sports entertainers, put that to the side and talk about the World Cup, and it gets more views and people get more interested in the game.
I don't think it that much.
Historically, I don't think the needles move that much
at all.
Opposed to this year.
We get joke commentators. Yeah, we get joke commentators. That's your big plan?
No, I'm not saying that's the big.
I don't think the needle's been pushed a lot at all.
I'm not saying the needle's pushed, but I'm saying like every 4 years there's always this uptick of interest in soccer.
It's a little spike. I wouldn't say.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's a little spike, and with the way that soccer is kind of like the media kind of does it, like social media, like peer to peer. Like people will make memes, they'll make shorts, they'll make videos, they'll make breakdowns and their own commentaries on the sport. The sport's never been bigger. Like it's not. It doesn't need. I'm not saying it doesn't need this World Cup to get an uptick, but it's always been trending upwards.
I feel like another reason why it's trending so much is it's on home soil.
That's
I think that's
probably
what
it's
it was.
more that than I feel like that's a bigger push than
itself,
every
right?
World Cup because it's at home. But every 4 years there is this uptick. It's just a little bit more because it's at home.
At home, yeah.
To be honest, for this World Cup specifically, I don't think there was a lot of places it could be at.
Well,
I think America was strategically like.
Technically, it's Canada, Mexico, and America.
Yeah, the Americas.
Yeah.
But still, strategically, I think the Americas was the only logical choice for this year's World Cup.
No, I think because
we had it at small venues before.
I don't.
We've done South Korea and Japan only. That's very small.
They've done Uruguay.
Portugal's played at
1930
Foxborough before. I think.
Yeah, but it was never on the World Cup. Like they did a whole World Cup only in those two countries, South Korea and Japan, which is very small compared to like Mexico, even because Mexico have great stadiums. But
we did one in Qatar.
They did one in Qatar, yeah, and they actually built. Well, they're rich. They built mass stadiums.
Like for instance, like they could have done it somewhere else. Like I think for this year, there was also Saudi Arabia in the running
to do it,
and then they got pushed to the next one.
Yeah. Well, no, the next one's Spain.
Oh, it's Spain, Morocco, Portugal.
and Portugal. Yeah.
Sorry, but I believe they're doing 2034 or something like that. They're in the pipeline to host it. But yeah, there's other places that it could have been held. It's just here is kind of like where they decided to hold it. Yeah. It's a big tournament. There's not many places that can host it, but there were some other places that could have hosted.
And the last time it's been here was like 30 years ago. So.
Yeah.
I guess it was long overdue.
I think it was like
it was 96, or 94.
Which one?
The last World Cup that was there, I believe it was 94 in America. So it's 30, 31 years.
All right,
whatever.
Cool. Yeah, but like there's not a lot. It takes a lot to host the World Cup in terms of like the infrastructure. So it's not a lot of places that can do it. But Saudi Arabia was in the running. Qatar did it, and they were a small country. Brazil did it, and they're not exactly like the super richest country. Mexico did it. I mean, and that's I think they did in the 80s or some shit like that. But yeah, it can be done. It's just it's a lot.
Yeah, I just I don't know how how the world is. I don't think Saudi Arabia is gonna work out. Just
if this works out
at some point, just
not right now. So maybe that's why they gave it to America. Yeah, because it's not working. That's like saying let's do it in Israel. I don't know.
So on the next topic of discussion,
drone strike.
Our face is gonna get blurred out.
Are they even playing? They're not playing, are they?
Are you gonna
Israel?
answer my
Nah.
question?
Huh?
Our face is gonna blur out.
Yeah, they banned Russia from the tournament. I believe.
And Russia.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
because
the
The
whole
Ukraine thing.
Yeah.
I was gonna say too, I don't think Ukraine was on that.
They didn't
No,
qualify.
They didn't qualify.
They just
but
subbed.
they've been playing. They have been playing internationally.
Yeah. So they banned Russia. Israel too has not been.
You know, Russia's
not
been
good.
playing against making friendlies against teams to make sure their team stay sharp.
Yeah. Well, I don't know why though.
Their national team.
I don't know why. Cause
What do you mean? You don't know why?
Who cares? After,
I mean, Putin cares.
I guess, yeah. But I think the whole thing's stupid. You shouldn't. I think you should include them, but whatever. And then also, I think one of the teams like Lebanon or something, they made it and they took them out because of the whole war situation. Yeah. But those are the only
Really?
teams.
Ukraine didn't make it?
I don't think so.
No, they'd have to qualify.
Was it? Oh,
very
maybe
difficult.
the stage. Yeah.
Because the way that Europe qualifies is, they'd have to go through.
Tier, yeah.
They'd have to go through them and go through all that competition.
Yeah.
And then also too, not Israel. Italy faced like a team in South Africa.
Can we not talk about the disgrace?
Yeah, no, that's a topic.
That-
100, I want to get into that.
Italy?
Yeah, 100%.
Yo,
I feel like they were gifted. They didn't qualify, right?
Mhm.
And then they gave them another backseat chance through the
And then they
Nation League
failed.
rankings.
Yeah.
Then they failed.
Yeah.
And then they got another chance
Yeah.
because a team couldn't make it because of the war.
And then they failed.
And then they're in it. They're in this World Cup. For sure. I'll pull it up. They got 3 bullcrap chances, and now you have Italians talking about how, history, a World Cup without Italy is not a World Cup at all. But it's like, if you can't qualify for the last 3 years, we don't want you there. You know what I mean?
Felton, they didn't. I don't remember.
I
them
think
making-
they're in.
No, Bosnia made it instead of them.
Yeah. Oh, they did?
Yes, that's why I said they failed.
Let me check.
Yeah, Bosnia's in Group B.
Yeah, you're
There is
right,
no
you're right.
Italy. They
So
played
didn't make it.
No,
Yeah.
that's why
But-
that's why I don't want to talk about,
About
them because
they're not in it. Yeah.
and they was talking smack.
They were
between-
talking hella smack,
Yes,
yup.
and then Bosnia was talking smack back, rightfully so.
Rightfully so. Yeah, exactly. But imagine a team getting 3 chances.
Yeah, no.
That's crazy.
No, I can't. It's really difficult for me to imagine that. It's just like
3 bumbleclot
Has
chances.
Italy been in every single World Cup?
no.
The
but-
last 3. The last 3 they haven't been, but before then,
Last 2 they haven't been.
Yeah, but
Yes.
before that they were pretty
I was
much.
gonna say, I think I remember them
in
being
there.
a pretty solid team.
yeah, they got
Yes.
like 3
Long
World
time ago.
Cups.
Yes.
Right?
I don't know, but they
think
won.
3.
They won. Did they win 06? I think they won Germany.
No, they won France because Zidane the headbutt. Remember? It was 06.
Yeah, I think it was that. Yeah.
It was 06.
Wait, so who? It was 06.
It was 06. Yeah,
So I was
Zidane
right.
did the
Okay.
headbutt. Yeah, the last time they won it was in 06, and they qualified every time after that.
And then they was.
And then the last 3 years they
they
just didn't
was
qualify.
I in Brazil wasn't I done. They wasn't no they was all right in South Africa and then they were trash in well, no were they trash
They
in
didn't
Brazil?
qualify after that, Jason. They didn't go to Africa. They didn't do nothing. The last 3. So this one, 2018, 2014, and then they went to Brazil, and then after that, nothing.
They missed Brazil.
South Africa, sorry.
So they were in South Africa.
They were.
Okay. Yeah, because I know that people are they're kind of not they're kind of over it at this point with Italy because they're just like dog. What are you doing with your team?
It's crazy because they have a squad. Donnarumma.
I don't know if I'd say they have a squad.
No, they have a
very
squad.
good players. Very good players.
They have
No, no.
squads that will rival Germany. But player for player.
Player for player.
Player for
not,
player, yes.
okay, all right, say it correctly. Say it correctly.
Germany's correct.
Yeah, player for player, they do. Neuer, Donnarumma, DeMarcos. DeMarcos.
DiMarco.
Who's Germany's left back? DeMarco's winning any day of the week. If we were to go player by player, squad by squad, definitely, for sure. But it's just more as in like I don't know what the problem is, but it's a shame.
Excuse me. No, I don't know what it is. I'm looking at this Italy squad. I don't think this Italy squad's good. I'm gonna be honest.
What don't you like about it?
Well, it looks like for the last 12 years, continuously, Italy's population has been in a crazy decline. Maybe that has something to do with.
Do with it?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
That'd be difficult to say because Italy's had a decline in population for a while because of just people move out the country. It's a very actually. I don't know if it's Italy in total, but like the south of Italy, it's very like slow pace. It's kind of like how people move from a small town to a big city. Like they just want to move away from that lifestyle. Italy is a very slow moving place. So like people are like they move out and they move away. They have a very, very big diaspora all over the world.
The only reason why I say I don't think it's a big deal because you're grabbing people from, like usually like their main
True, right?
their main 11 is
Yeah.
not even maybe
Yeah.
like half of them in Italy. The other ones play somewhere else. You know what I mean? So I don't think that has a factor. But Italy's a special case. I want to definitely like, tell them to pipe down the fans because you didn't make it for the last 3. Just stay quiet and humble, basically.
I don't know, man. I'd like to see Italy play in the next one.
I mean, yeah, true.
Yeah. I think
But
they're
the
a good
difference
team to
is like
watch.
I remember there was one year America didn't qualify and it was a big ordeal. Everyone was talking about it. This is the first time in 50 years. And the next one they qualified.
Was that
Italy
18?
can't do the same.
Was that 18?
I believe so, yeah. It was either 18 or 14.
Let me fact check. No, it wasn't 14. No
Yeah,
way.
because I think 14 they knocked out Portugal.
No way.
Didn't the last Women's World Cup, the USA won, right?
I
believe so.
I believe so, but no, it was England.
England.
It was England. But America, it's funny when you get to the World Cup, the men trash, but the women, A+, A1 for sure.
Was it?
Yeah,
England?
it was England for
Who
sure.
won the last?
England or Spain?
Yeah, so they failed to qualify for 2018 in Russia, the U.S. But yeah, that was a big a bump in the road for the U.S. in
Yeah.
terms of like
But
developmentally as well. I feel like they kind of switched up how they were kind of going up a little bit. Things haven't gotten super great, but definitely they've switched it up a little bit and try to make it more accessible for people and made it more of a mainstream, I would say. But honestly,
it was Spain.
It was Spain.
Spain won against England.
And then before that it was the U.S. Correct?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I'm not misremembering totally, but yeah.
But yeah,
Things
that's
got better.
something-
They
yeah.
made it more mainstream. Things aren't like super great, but they're a little bit better in terms of making the sport more accessible to people.
They still got a lot to go though.
Yeah,
and
for
I
sure,
don't,
for
and
sure.
we can talk all these big games, America and everything. You have people covering like I Show Speed. You have a lot of people trying to get to the younger crowds, but I still don't think it'll ever get to the level of European football ever.
No, but I feel
maybe in like 70 years, but I don't see in the next 20 years soccer ever being competing or being one of the top 3s in this country.
Do you think-
or
Nah,
4?
I see it.
I don't
I
see
see
it.
it. I can see it.
Really?
I don't see
Yeah.
it.
Do you
Me
think?
personally.
I mean, like America.
Grayson, does he want to play soccer?
I mean,
He
that's
actually does.
He does.
Yeah.
Does he actually besides kicking
Felton,
a ball around?
Felton. He
What?
said he does. He answered the question.
No, I'm saying
Let
like
the
there's a
man-
difference
let the
between a
man
kid
rock.
kicking a ball around and him actually
Yeah,
wanting
but also
to
like he's
be
6.
engaged.
Yeah,
Like-
let the man rock. He answered the question.
When we was
Come on.
6,
Let him.
we was out there AYSO or Pawtucket Storm or whatever. We was doing
I
our
wasn't doing
thing.
none of that. I didn't start playing since I was 12.
Yo,
Okay,
you
that's
just different. You just different. You
Nah,
built
second,
different.
You know,
That's all
I
it
mean,
is.
yeah, we was kicking around. We was doing stuff at
We
6.
you.
Okay, me
Yeah,
rather.
that's-
But yeah, I mean that's the thing though, right? I think because we have people like Speed,
Yeah.
because we have these younger crowds, injecting soccer is going to be a popular thing. Because if there's one thing I know about America is you start influencing stuff, and then 10 years down the line, it's a whole different shift in culture.
Psyop.
Yeah.
But you
It's a
think
whole
that shift
different
would
shift
be
in
as big as the big 3, basketball, and
Yeah.
football,
No.
basketball,
No.
or at least
Yeah,
at par.
well, when you said big 3, I thought you were talking about like big 3, like competitive countries in soccer, not like top.
He
not
said top.
top.
Wait, hold up. Yo, pause. You think America could be ranked 3rd
we are
in the
a
world?
country that can develop
Elton.
very fast.
I told him to let you rock. I told him to let you rock, dog. You do this.
Yo, you think we could be top 3 in the world
Explain.
in sports?
I'm just saying, America's a country we can develop very fast. I'm not saying right
We
away.
can, yeah.
But you give us 15 years.
And a
I think,
reason.
I think we'll get there.
You give him 15 years and a reason to
In a
get better.
reason that would
Yeah.
never happen.
Because
No,
in
bro.
every other sport,
Yeah.
outside of maybe the Olympics,
Mm.
right? The U.S. is dominant.
No, even in the Olympics, we're dominant.
Even in the Olympics, we're dominant. But like, I mean, like
We are, yeah, because gold.
gap. I'm talking about like
No,
huge gap.
we win a lot. Like I believe
Yeah.
we have one of the highest with China and the
The Soviets, depending on
Soviets
what
had it.
sport.
Okay,
yeah.
so
And
then
with
proving
the
my
winter,
point.
Soviets, yeah, for sure.
So improving my point.
Yeah, but not soccer. I'm sorry.
Because there's just never been enough focus onto
Yeah,
it. But,
and there'll never be
but we're
that
a country
focus.
where if you put some focus into it, like we'll change stuff very
but
quickly.
Listen,
10,
I
15
would
years.
I'll sit here and love for this to be true. But
Into
this
the
ain't
mic,
happening for sure. I would love for this to be true, but it would never happen.
I feel like you would not like this to be true.
No,
If-
no, 100%. I love soccer. I want to go down the street and be able to talk, not go to a game in Gillette Stadium
so let
and
me-
not have the whole stadium packed out.
So let
and
me
feel
ask you
robbed.
this, right? If the U.S. national team gets good, does that mean that the domestic league gets good for
It
you?
has
Yes,
to.
of course.
It has to.
So,
Has to.
so
Has
it,
to.
it begins to So that's that's what I'm saying because
has to.
there are some countries that they outsource their players. They're born in the country and then they leave and they play abroad and then they come back. They play for the national team.
I mean,
Brazil being a big one.
The
of them.
top 7 teams have
Brazil
great
being a
leagues.
big one of them. Brazil
Yeah, but
being
even
one
in
of
the NBA, there's plenty of players that
them. the NBA,
come
play-
from abroad.
Yeah, true. Wemby, Giannis, Luka,
Jokic.
Jokic. Yep.
So
Yeah,
I
that's
think
true.
I think that's where it starts first. Is these
Yeah,
club
yeah.
teams start picking up players from abroad, and then it drastically improves the competitiveness.
That's
of the
just
club
money.
teams, and it comes out. Yeah,
But I think if they work on their academies more, then they can compete. Because right now all these homegrown players don't play in the United States squad.
Yeah, I feel like you gotta the academy, of course, but
You need- I think
specifically,
you
I
need-
think coaching in the academy.
I think America's problem is their academy. If they can work more on their
But
academy,
what about the academy?
Because-
I'm talking about the people who run the academy, the coaches who are teaching tactics rather than just kick a ball and run.
yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
yeah,
That's
yeah, so the
but-
coaching-
but,
the coaching
you know,
in the
when
academy, when
I
I say that,
saw
yeah.
this national team play, that was one thing.
Elton, okay,
I was very proud of.
from now on,
They weren't
this
just
podcast is
kicking the ball and running.
Elton,
Yeah.
Because
from
the
now on,
old
this
US I
podcast is
know.
just us.
Listen. The old US I know is just you kick it down the field and chase after. But they're doing
No.
some tiki taki. You know, they'll
Tiki taki. Okay. I mean, so do you think this is the funnest the U.S. men's national team has been?
no, not for me.
I think Donovan, Dempsey. I
again-
think that team.
I will tell you right now,
Howard,
the
that
whole
that
rivalry of Mexico
in
and
the
with
US,
Giovanni Dos Santos
In the Gold Cup, yeah.
Yes, in the Gold Cup was Real Madrid and Barcelona level for sure. In the Gold Cup finals and everything.
No, in the U.S., yes.
In the U.S.,
the
it was
US, yeah.
really peak soccer here. Now I see none of that.
I think that was the most fun U.S. team. But for you, what do you think is the most fun? You think this is more fun?
I only think it's more fun, not because the game, but because of all the technology we have surrounding it and the coverage and how much influencer.
So everything around the game.
Exactly, which is what's making
Okay.
it popular. You know, because
Yeah.
we didn't have this technology
No, that's a valid take.
a long time ago,
That's a
and
valid
now
take.
now it's readily accessible and people are watching clips
You
and
got
all this other
highlights
stuff.
and clip. Yeah.
Exactly. So I think it's more fun in that sense. Like people can engage a lot more now
Mm-hmm.
than they could versus a long time ago. What like if you were under a certain poverty level,
exclusive.
you
Yeah, it
were
was-
you would had the radio. That was it.
I mean, you're going way back at this point.
I'm just saying.
No,
I'm
but
just saying though.
it took you had to be in the know to be.
Now,
Okay.
now
Okay.
everyone can know. Now there's access. Like you might not be able to watch. Now we got to the point where like, okay, maybe you can't watch the game live if you can't afford it, but you could watch the replay the next day. It'll be up full game. You'll watch the whole.
yeah, that's true too. Yeah,
You know,
that is
that's
true.
before
Yeah.
before you rip into him.
Yeah.
Because I know that's what you're doing.
Not rip, but
No. But have you seen the highlights for these games? These highlights they're for the games. They're making them so long. Dude.
Yeah,
They're like
it's
30 minutes, dude.
22
I'm
minutes. Yeah,
just like-
exactly. Yeah, it's
I'm
a
like,
lot.
you might as well
Times
upload
two.
the whole game. I'm just like,
at this point, yeah,
I'm just like, bro, highlights for 30 minutes.
yeah, pretty much.
Bro,
No,
I-
but I
I
was gonna
can't-
say this, Elton, because you talking about America playing great. America's
That's
ranked
not what he said. That's
15th.
not what he said. He said this is the most fun. That's what he said.
They were. Of course, they're gonna have fun. Paraguay is ranked 42. And America's
but
15.
We did beat them. 4-1. So it did.
Yeah.
Okay. The
the
math
the
makes sense.
3-1. The goal don't count. The own goal don't count.
The only
It all counts. Goal's a goal.
goals a goal. I'm on this one. Goals a goal. I don't give a
It
damn.
don't matter if you
you
win by an inch or a
a
mile.
mile. A win is a win.
winning.
But you know what I'm saying? You over here talking about they're playing good or whatever. It was against Paraguay. They're
That's
42
not-
in the world.
He said fun.
They're playing fun or whatever. 42 in the world. Let's I expected that. If they didn't win, it would be
okay,
losers.
but for you to win 4-1,
Yeah.
right, against Paraguay,
42.
and-
Ranked 42 in the world.
no, but I'm saying you
Yeah.
said I expected that.
Yeah.
At least they're meeting expectation, so they're playing pretty good.
Meeting expectation doesn't sound fun to me. I'm not gonna lie, Elton.
But we shouldn't.
Expectation.
Yeah, we shouldn't praise mediocre. Like not mediocre. Like
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
I ain't gonna clap.
Like that's the bare minimum.
It should be another day at the
I'm not gonna
office.
clap to
Should
that.
be another day at the office.
Exactly. I want to see whoever's in the group. I want to see them beat like actual players. Like you know what I mean. Like I think they have one of the easiest groups in the World Cup in my opinion.
So you don't mess with the commentators at all, right?
No.
Right?
No.
Are you watching like
Spanish.
fans commentate about it? Like
Yeah, I'd rather do that. Yeah.
No,
I'd rather do that.
Are you excited for all the people who are gonna have stupid takes?
It's gonna irritate
That's what
me.
makes it fun.
That's
It's gonna irritate me, but it's fun.
For,
yes.
I'm excited for that as well.
Yeah, exactly.
I forgot who it was, but he said Pulisic is the LeBron James of soccer.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
It was Corey from Pawn Stars.
Yes,
He's like the LeBron James
of soccer. Yes,
and then
we was talking about that.
That stuff is like it gets me going. It's like I just be dying.
And he bought the jersey more for what it is. I think right.
It makes my day better, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Got stupid people commentating. It's like, what are we talking about? So I am excited. It's gonna irritate me and be like, "Yo, you're an idiot," but I am excited for it because it's hilarious. It's content for sure. But that is what makes it exciting. But it's just, I don't know.
I think the one thing that we're gonna lack, or maybe not, I'm not entirely sure, but like, for homegrown U.S. players. If you can get homegrown, I honestly feel like most of it's going to be born in the U.S., but they lived in England all their lives or some other country, and they're playing for the U.S. national team to make it like a great national team. But I just don't know that the U.S. has the hunger needed for soccer to craft amazing players.
That's what I said.
They have it for football.
I see what you mean.
They have it for the NBA.
Yeah.
I don't think they have it for soccer.
That's what I said. For them to be a top 3 team, like you said, they have to work on their academies, coaching, and everything. They don't have that right now.
Personally, I just think there's too much in terms of what's grabbing athletes' attention other than soccer, right? There's football, and they got massive contracts. Basketball, huge contracts. Baseball, huge contracts.
But that might come now, right? Because now with this attention, if they can foster, it's all marketing, right? If they can foster,
if they make the lifestyle look good, they can get people.
And then they're gonna monetize it, and then the stadiums are gonna get filled up, and then the players are gonna get better contracts, and it's gonna get more competitive.
Okay, but if you look at athletics in other countries, right? It's mostly just football. Like that's the biggest thing. That's what most people do.
That's why
other than countries like maybe
Canada,
England
with hockey, and stuff
England,
like that,
India with cricket, South Africa.
But that's what I'm talking about, that hunger aspect.
Yeah.
Japan with
what I'm saying? Like right now, the U.S., they have that hunger for football. They have that hunger for basketball, right? But I don't think it really exists for soccer. Like
I agree.
Being a homegrown player, like doing this craft that I do day and night. Think about the greatest NBA players and the greatest football players that's ever played the game.
Mm-hmm.
They were hungry.
Yeah.
I'm not entirely sure we have that for homegrown U.S. players.
Yeah, but I do.
Like the best,
I think the hunger is there. I think there is hunger. I just think that there's steps to being an NBA player, notable steps, right? You go to high school, ball out in high school, get in like an AAU team. You go to college for 1 year, and then you make it to the league. Those are steps. You get, in football, you play in high school. You go to college. I believe it's 2 to 3 years. In college, you ball out, and you make it to NFL. And to make it to the MLS or to make it to big in soccer, I feel like the steps are not as clear as the other sports, if that makes sense. Because there are players that they grind. I've known like local players that go super hard. They're very talented, but it's just like they reach a point where it's like, what now?
Because when you're in Europe, you got Endrick, for example, 16, and like all these talents, you start at 16. But when you go here and you do sports, you go to college, which you're at 18, 21. So I agree with you. The steps are definitely not clear for a 16-year-old trying to make it to soccer in America.
Yeah.
Because what do? You know what I mean?
Yo, are you telling me that
16-year-olds make it?
No. I'm talking about a specific young guy. I don't think 16 anymore, playing for Spain.
Yeah.
And that's what Cape Verde's gonna have to deal with.
What do you mean?
Lamine Yamal. That's his name?
Yeah, but he's not going to be playing the
He's
first
not
game.
going to be playing?
Yeah, he's coming from injury. That first game he's not playing.
Okay.
But still, Spain's going to be stacked out.
They let
Even
us
if
off
we
the
don't
hook.
have your mall, like
They let us off the hook.
off the hook. Yo, Fermi and Charles almost going to do enough.
Okay, bro.
Nah, bro. Yo,
Yo,
all right,
you
listen,
really
listen.
have no faith.
What's your predictions for the Cape Verde Spain game?
Best outcome? We get a tie.
That is no. I didn't ask you what the best outcome
We
is.
gotta
What do
tie.
you think is going to happen?
2-0. And then
2-0 who? I need you
for
to say-
Spain.
All right,
They
cool,
win.
cool, cool.
And then, but then they take out their major players at halftime, and then they put in the bench.
All right, fair.
I want to say the same thing, but I don't think they're gonna do it at 2-0. It's the World Cup. Like you still gotta.
You
Two
think
is
they're-
too easy to come back from. They're gonna get to 3.
And then slow down.
3, they start slowing down.
All
4, replace everybody. 4, put in the backup goalkeeper.
I'll let you know something right now. If they score 4, and guaranteed not one Cape Verdean is leaving that stadium, we gonna be in there.
If we win or lose?
No.
If we lose 4,
If-
yeah, no, of course. But you
every
might as well,
Cape Verdean
they'll
will
still
be in
there
there.
in support. Yeah, for
100%.
sure. I
Oh,
think
yeah, for sure.
my so
We're just happy to be there.
exactly. No, pretty much.
Every
exactly.
game is a win. Every minute is a win.
My predictions actually, believe it or not, is going to be 1-0 Spain and Cape Verde. I think this is the first game. No one, you know what I mean? People are going to have to try to find themselves. Not everyone's, the starter is going to play. So I think maybe we get 1-0, 2-0, whatever. But I think Cape Verde can potentially get second place in the group. It's going to
Yeah.
be, it's
Yeah,
a
we could.
Who else
it's
is in the group?
Uruguay and Saudi Arabia. It's going to be a
Okay,
long
yeah.
shot, but it all depends on the Spain game. If we don't lose 20-0 against Spain, I think we can get second.
We
for
might
sure.
have goal difference in our advantage. Who knows?
Exactly. That's what I'm going for.
Who knows?
If you can get a low tally against Spain and then draw Uruguay, because I don't think we can beat them. Maybe
And
we
then
can.
Saudi Arabia is a championship game, baby.
Exactly.
That's it.
Exactly.
That's it.
Exactly. So it's possible. And then that's my issue. I hope Cape Verde does not lose to Spain by a lot. That's if we do.
So
if we do-
you're 1-0 Spain,
1-0 Spain.
2-0 Spain, and you are
3-0.
3-0.
3 and then they'll
Spain.
slow down on the gas.
all right.
But I think Cape Verde can make it up.
I just know 2-0 is too
Too
easy to come back from. You just
That's
like,
one
you
goal
don't risk
and then exactly.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
that's true. That's true. That's valid. That's valid.
Spain's a machine, man. They're a machine.
Yeah. But
yeah, but when you're a machine operating with spare parts, sometimes you know.
No. When
Yeah,
I mean
exactly,
machine,
yeah.
they just plug and play. It's literally like you want to do this.
he's
All right,
saying you're a machine, but they're Toyota. You know what I'm trying to say? You plug and play these parts.
Reliable.
What'd you say again?
He's Toyota. What? This is Japan brand, but yeah, it's
You mean Toyota?
hey. Toyota. Is that better, Toyota? But yeah, no, I think Spain will automatically win in top of the group.
So I want to talk about the visa stuff, right? What do you think about the ref not being able to?
Yo, listen.
Because I heard a commentary about it. Or I don't know too much. I know he's from Somalia.
Somalia, yeah.
And people really like him. Like they think he's a decent ref, or one of the best in Africa, and then one of the better ones in the world. And he's being denied entry into the country. And people try to like talk about, oh, he doesn't have to stay in the U.S. There are other games he could referee, but I believe the referees, they're all together in Miami. Like there's like a headquarters, and they all go in there and they all do their briefings and stuff in there. So he'd have to go to Miami to be able to do that. So he's completely out of this World Cup. There's no way he would be able to.
I think they did get him to go in.
Really?
But even if they didn't, I think that gets in more to politics. As
They,
a World Cup,
they accommodated him.
I think they did. Did. I'm like 70%. Don't quote me on it, but
I can check it. Check it.
I think my take on it is that it gets into politics. I don't think just because it's a World Cup, you can tell a nation, you gotta bring them. If they don't want them for whatever reason, you gotta respect it. Have him coach a Mexico game or a Canada game, but if the United States says no, no is no. I mean, I can't say more. I don't like it, but what can I do? It gets into politics, and I stay away from that at least.
So it says that he was barred from the World Cup, and he's gonna officiate the UEFA Super Cup final instead.
Yeah, that sucks, but what can I do? Tell Trump no?
No, it does suck, but I believe that if you're hosting a World Cup, you gotta host the world. Like that has to be one of the
which
things.
he did. Whatever the reason is, they say no, which I don't know.
Yeah, they
has to
said
be a
they
valid
just
reason,
they just
you know
said
what I mean?
vetting issues. That's what That's what they left it.
You just gotta have to take it with a grain of salt. They said there was a reason why they said no. No is no.
Yeah.
They have just because you don't bring that one guy doesn't mean
No,
they haven't
obviously,
accommodated
but
too. You know
obviously
what
it's a ref. It could have been a player, or which would be
could have been. Yeah.
But
which
for all
would be
you
worse.
know, there could be something else going on.
that we don't know exactly.
Yeah, but
So
again,
I'll give them the benefit of the doubt.
You'd be surprised how much people have a history.
Yeah, we know how. Well, I don't even want to say the joke. We know how the Somalias in what was it? Chicago. You know the Somali in the daycares. Where was the daycare?
Oh,
okay.
Yeah, we know how they are. So who knows?
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. It sucks, but they say no. No is no. I guess he's doing the Super Cup.
Yeah.
But
Many different sports outlets are saying that he's going to be doing the Super Cup.
It's 1-1 Brazil and Morocco right now.
Who scored?
I don't know who scored it.
If you click on the game, it tells you.
halftime. All right, that's good. That's good. I'll tell you right now. Vinny Jr. and Sabari.
So what do you think is Brazil's ceiling for this World Cup, man? I wanna, because let me look at their group, because I'll tell you something. I don't like this Brazil team at all, man. I think this is not the worst I've seen Brazil at, but it's one of
the worst ones. Yeah,
one of the worst for sure. I'm not, and that's nothing against the talent that they have. They have talented players like Vinicius Jr., even Paquetá and Guimarães, and Endrick is very fun to watch, I think, from time to time. And that striker from Brentford, Igor Thiago.
Yeah.
And then they got João Pedro and other guys. They got Alisson,
Rafinha,
obviously, Rafinha. There's a bunch of very good players. But I think as a team, they just cadeira. They don't play well. And obviously, I think that some of that has been them not having a striker. But they fixed that, obviously, with Igor Thiago. So let's see how that goes. But I just think that it's they brought Neymar on to try to get him one more last ride, but I don't think they're gonna be going far.
I think actually the last couple games that they played, I've thought the front line has been pretty rock solid and pretty golden, and actually in unison. Obviously, you know, this Morocco game, you know, begs to differ, but I think their ceiling in this tournament could potentially be quarterfinals to semis.
I think they might get grouped.
To who?
Scotland.
Yeah. Are you serious?
I'm just saying.
Scotland.
Well, I'm just saying. I'm looking at the group right now, right? So Morocco, Brazil,
Scotland, and Haiti.
Haiti's obviously out of it, right?
Yeah.
So
you know you can advance on the third place. You have to be one of the best third place teams, and you're telling me Brazil is going to get grouped. So
between
him and America,
so how many third place teams can make it through?
8 maybe. I don't know.
8 third place teams.
I don't know what the math
There are
is.
8 groups. How could it? Wait, no,
there's 12 groups.
Let me see. 12 groups, 8 teams. So okay, so let's look. So this is gonna become a deeper conversation then, because then we have to look at the different groups and be like, who would be the best third place team?
Even so, Brazil's coming either first or second.
So let's talk about it then, right?
There's no third for Brazil.
So can Ghana beat Brazil?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
No. Heck no.
Can Austria beat Brazil?
No.
No. No. I don't know what you.
No, I'm just going through the. Can Cabo Verde beat Brazil? No.
If you ask me, am I Cape Verde inside? Yes.
I want to say yes.
So
fuck out Verde.
My
Yes.
mind
For America,
is telling me no.
Yeah, no.
Okay. Who would finish third in this group? Can Iran or Egypt
No.
beat Brazil? Okay.
Oh.
Okay. So can. Okay. All right.
And that's
Then they would
assuming
make
that
it
they
through.
get third. They're getting
Yeah.
first or second in that group.
No, but
Scotland's not winning.
But what
I
I'm
don't know
trying
what
to
you
get,
see in
no,
Scotland.
What I'm trying to see. No, it's just the team that I'm watching. I'm very like.
I know how you are with McTominay and all that. Yeah, I get it. But let's you know.
No, but it's just the team I'm
bring
watching. No,
reality
but I'm
into
just saying, Scotland. They can you know.
They're a unit.
Exactly. They're a unit.
For sure.
They can play tough.
But the quality in Brazil is way too high.
Again, great
Quality, for
players.
sure.
But the thing with Brazil is I feel like you need an individual spark, and if that player is off, it's like.
But the thing with Brazil is they have a whole nation that has high, expectations for Brazil.
That means nothing.
No, I think as a player they feel that pressure and they will perform. They will. You have to. I don't think group stage. I don't think they could ever live with themselves getting out the group stage. For sure.
I mean, they got freaking grouped in the was it Copa America? I believe it was Copa America.
I don't know about Copa America.
They got grouped in that, I believe.
Yeah, but the World Cup stage definitely
No,
not.
but they've had this pressure for a long time.
They always have that pressure to perform in the World Cup.
And they played like crap for a long time.
I mean, everyone expects them. When you talk to Brazil, if you talk to any Brazilian, they always expect finalists.
And that has never changed.
Yeah.
And that has never changed, right?
That's never going to change.
And when was the last time? And when was the last time they did that?
2002.
There you go.
98.
There you go.
2002.
Thank you.
Not that far.
Thank you.
Less than 30 years.
Less than 30?
25, something like that.
Yo.
Come on.
Well, anyways, I think there's going to be a shift in the way soccer is going to pan out.
There'll be a shift, but not top three.
And I think the biggest hashtag, if the U.S. goes far in this, is it's now called soccer. More on that in the next episode.
Yeah.
Feel free to tune in. Like, comment, subscribe, whatever.
The whole nine, yeah.
Until next episode.